How are you?
Wonderful. I'm just Island Beach DJ Bubbles alongside Janet from Reggae on the Move. You done know.
Reggaelution.
And we have an overseas guest that we're gonna have a little chat with today. Her name is Sycora. She's sitting right across from us. Sycora, how you doing?
Hi, my name is Sycora.
And where are you from?
Kingston, Jamaica, and I'm here to I'm here to celebrate with you guys.
Are you celebrating?
I'm
Family Day.
celebrating
Family
Day,
Day.
yes, and I'm also here to talk about our video and single release, Love Motion, for the 23rd, and here with Island Jump, Island Beats, sorry,
And Reggaelution.
and Reggaelution.
Okay, so when you say we, who are you talking about?
I'm talking about Dream Makers. Yes, Chico, myself, and I Noah.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about the video.
Okay, so this video is basically about love, you know, it's a tropical thing. A Rasta guy meets his nice empress on the beach and they're getting to know each other and he's showing her around and you know, it's all good vibes and it's supposed to be like it's a love, like the name suggests, love motion. So you know, it's all about love and affection and stuff like that. So we really hope we demonstrate this thing well in the video, you
For
know.
real. So I see you have a picture. Can you show it to the massive?
Yes, this is the promotional picture. So you have I Know a featuring Sycora, Love Motion here.
Wow.
And over here you have all our information to connect with us, you know, on social media. And
Yes.
this is, sorry, and this is I Noah and myself here in the picture. So you know the beach, it's a very tropical video.
Wow. So now I'm gonna pass on the steamy Love Motion segment with you and I know.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about where you're coming from, career-wise.
Okay, so you know I'm from Kingston, Jamaica.
Okay.
Reggae music is my strong, but I also do international music like acoustic, hip hop, all different kind of genre. But you know, based on the fact that I'm Jamaican, I have to keep my roots.
Yes.
That's first and foremost. But yeah, music for me, I did a small introduction in 2009 where I met with the legendary producer Bobby Digital. We did a couple singles and stuff like that, and you know, I really enjoyed my time working with him. But at that time, I felt like where the music was concerned, I was not ready. I was not developed mentally because it's like a road that you have to prepare yourself to yeah, it's like a road that you definitely have to prepare yourself to travel on. You understand? So I literally had to take myself aback and focus on rebuilding myself in order to come forth and come strong. So I decided to take some time for myself, and I came back in 2015.
Wow.
Where I work with another great producer by the name of Delroy Pottinger from Anchor Recording Studio. He also has his own label called Fat Tracks, and on this label I'm now developing an album that will be released the end of March to
This year.
yes, the end of March to the early April of this year, 2019. So I'm really excited about that. And the album is called Rustic Energy. So
Say that
go for
again.
it. The album is called Rustic Energy. So I want
Rustic
everyone
Energy.
to look out. Rustic.
Rustic energy.
Yeah, like an antique.
Okay.
You know?
Very cool.
Yeah, so I just really want everyone to look forward for that because you know I'm excited. I did some really interesting kind of work on that, you know, and it is created in a way that everyone can, you know, experience. Anyone can really how you say this, God, my tongues are tied, but you know, everyone can experience it. You know what I mean? There's something there for everyone.
Everyone.
Yeah.
So I understand it's your first time visiting Canada.
Yes.
Is it the first time that your talent has taken you off the island?
Yes, it's definitely my first time that my talent has taken me off the island. My first time here in Canada.
Yes.
But you know, it's only because the product was not fully developed, so there was no need for me to move as yet. I needed to create. I needed to create for myself a strong product so that I can promote it. You understand what I'm saying?
Of
So
course.
for me personally, I've had the opportunity to move forward on singles that I've done, but I wanted something strong because I don't want to just go to a country and just perform one song, you know? I want to give people a body of work. I want to give them the time to enjoy me and experience me in a body of work rather than a simple single. So, yeah.
And in terms of Jamaica now, how are you received in Jamaica? Would you say that you're going strong, lots of airplay and that, or where do you see any room for improvement on that regard?
All right, so Jamaica, I really just feel like my country they're very particular with music. They don't really appreciate their own strong music. They go for more of the scandalous kind of thing. You know what I mean? So for airplay, and you know, there's a lot of piola going on in my country and so forth. So I've not really put my mind where that is concerned, you know. I try to go internationally because my music is international. So I just, you know, I try not to put my eggs in one basket.
Can I? So in terms of international, right? Because I know with the reggae market, it's very competitive out there, and even with the veterans, do you see yourself 5 years, 10 years from now being more international or local? When I mean local, Jamaica.
Alright, so 5 years, 10 years from now, you know, I'm a free spirit. I don't really focus and I just focus on the no. Yeah, I just really focus on the no in terms of music. And like I said, my album is called Energy. And for that meaning, I gave it's like an antique. Where the veterans and everyone is concerned, I try to create something unique so that, you know, my career stand is always going to be relevant, you know what I mean? Because I try to put out the best out there, quality music. So I see my place in the music. I'm not even worried about, you know, competitive, and so I worry about standing out.
When did you start? Is Sycora your real name?
Sycora is a creative name that I created for myself when I decided to come forth in the music. I felt like if I'm going to come into this place,
about the
you know,
Yeah, the Grammy. Have you thought of maybe one day getting to that level?
yeah.
The Grammy Awards.
Yes, most definitely. I love for my work to be acknowledged because I put every effort into that. You know what I'm saying? So it would be good. It would be great to acknowledge it. But to be honest, I'm going to level with you. I'm here to preserve something for the next generation. And I'm not going to allow anyone to dictate whether it's great or it deserves this or it deserves that. I'm just focusing on putting out quality music, you know what I mean? If it comes, I will hold it with open arms, you know, because I am grateful and I want my work to be acknowledged. But that's not the most important thing. We need to get back the generations in order. You know, we need to teach them. We need to create something that they can look to elevate them, to motivate them, to inspire them. Rather than every morning they wake up, it's all the scandalous things in their ears. It's this war and violence and everybody deciding who wants to shot the most gunshot and all these different kind of things. We just need something in order for them to have a choice. You understand? Yeah.
So, I mean, your message is very powerful. Your focus is amazing at such a young age, you know. And you said you're okay looking. I say you're 100 plus 100 looking, and most
You're
of
falling
all,
out my head.
yeah, it's your
No, it's
spirit,
true.
you know. Like I admire, and you're young, and you would make any dancehall artist want to have you by their side. But
Thank you, thank you.
respect to you for wanting to preserve our culture, you know, and leave something for the next generation.
Yes.
I just want to ask you before we go, is there anything you would like to say out there to the females in general? What would you like to say?
All right. I have two sisters.
Younger?
Beautiful spirit. No, one older and one younger. I have two nieces. I don't have any nephew. I have one brother. And you know, one of the most important reason for this was for them. You know, because we're in this world, we're pretty much lost. And the leaders are going all over the place, and you know, who do we turn to? All we have to do is just go down on our knees and stuff like that.
Amen.
I see the female losing strength. You know, as a woman, they lose themselves when they start altering themselves, altering their bodies and stuff like that. You know, for men, I love the man. I appreciate the man, but we need strong men. We need men that elevate us. This is why I created the song Undercover Lover, for women to understand that you don't just take anyone. You have to take someone that uplifts you, elevates your mind, teach you. You know what I'm saying? So I created this song for the female to know that you have to look for someone that is not afraid to elevate you and make you feel strong as a woman. You're strong, but sometimes we need to feel feminine. You know what I mean? Not how you say it, insecure. And we need that strong man beside us to tell us that yes, babe, you're doing good. Keep going. I respect you. I admire you. You understand? We don't have that anymore.
No.
You know?
Many of us
Everybody's competing, man and woman competing, and woman try to outdo man and man. There's no equality anymore. There's no strong. There's no yin and yang.
So basically, just to have more self-respect.
Yes.
What have you?
and self-confidence,
Self-confidence
As a
as a
female,
woman, and just be strong and
self-esteem.
yes, and not afraid to be feminine with strength. You know, just do not dilute yourself. Don't think less of yourself. You know, you are a powerful individual. You create nation from your womb. Your love is medicine and healing. You know,
Definitely.
so it's just a reminder that we are powerful as women, you know, and we decide what we want in our lives. You know what I mean? Yeah. So no stress, none of that.
I have a question though. Who is the main influence behind Sycora?
My mother.
Nice.
My mother passed away in 2003. Yeah, so my mother passed away in 2003. She was also a female singer, but in the time that she decided to take on the music, it was it was struggling for female artists. So she lost herself, and as a result of that, she take on a lot of things that, you know, it took her to another place. And I remember when I saw my mother in the ground, she was dead at that time. Yeah. And I saw her on the ground, and I know, because I had to watch her. I watched her life coming up with us, and I felt like I had to say this to her, you know, even though I know that she is not there anymore. I said to her, listen, your dream, because she wanted so much to be an artist, something. I say your create an image that is fitting for especially what I'm coming with. I'm trying to create a difference in music, you know, something unique that people can really appreciate and not really compete or compare, you know. They just know that this is a beautiful experience and they want to always experience this. Yeah.
So it sounds like you're a very cultured, conscious young female, knowing very well that most people gravitate to, as you say, the scandal and not so clean reggae music. What motivated you to use your talent on a conscious level?
Okay, so the scandalous thing kind of gets to me a little bit because, you know, we have children growing up and I don't want them to believe that this is okay, you know. I want them to understand that there's a choice, you understand. So there's a choice in how you live and how you perceive and how you, so I wanted to create something that also remind them that, you know, love is not about scandalous, you know. It can be very mystique, elegant, you know what I'm saying. Cultural is a learning process, you know what I'm saying. So these are the things that when I create music I put in mind, that I want the generation after me to understand that you always have a choice. You don't have to go through the whole what you call it? Peer pressure, yeah, of what everybody else is saying. You don't have to read
Interruption massive, but I am not gonna let you get off the hook so easy. So I'm just wondering if you could give Island Beats, Reggaelution, and the whole of Canada a little sample.
Right?
Okay, no problem. I've been searching for a man like you. The corner. Hold on, let me give you something else.
Alright. Act 1, take 2, 1.
The night is so cold outside. I want you lit and fire, you turn me on inside. I'll slowly remove my gun, cause I want your head on my chest and your lips on my breast. You know the way this will end, with your skin on my skin, our soul must make the blend. My body takes you high, places you've never been. Now close your eyes, cause I'll be floating deep beneath your skin. So let me know, me control me. Yeah man, subscribe to Sycora, Sycora. Don't forget. And come experience Sycora the 23rd. Here it is.
And guess what? It's Black History Month. Perfect timing.
Master. So it's a rap. Island Beats, Reggaelution alongside Miss Sycora and management. He's on the phone making another deal, you don't know. And big up yourselves, happy family day, and see you on the 23rd. We get my ticket, Lord. Big bless up, massive. I will cut my tape.